video, I'm going to walk you through the real-life legality checklist you need before buying an Airbnb in 2026, so you don't end up owning a beautiful property you're not even allowed to short-term rent. Hi, I'm Berta from Patalan Hospitality. My husband and I operate multiple short-term rentals across Florida, and we've navigated everything from city permits to tax registrations to HOA fine print, the fun stuff no one puts on Instagram. And I'll tell you this up front. One of the fastest ways to lose peace in this business is buying first and asking questions later. So today we're covering licenses, taxes, HOAs, and the simplest way to answer the question, can I even STR this? All right, so this is the permission video, if you will. Think of this video as the permission checkpoint. Demand tells you if it will book. Regulations tell you if you're even allowed to operate. And in 2026, a lot of people don't fail because of bad design or weak marketing. They fail because they bought something they can't legally run. This video is here to make sure that doesn't happen to you. All right, the 4 things that can stop an STR cold, there are 4 main categories. These can shut down an Airbnb before they ever even get started. Number 1, city or county rules, zoning, permit requirements, caps, minimum stays. Second is building and HOA rules, community bans, guest limits, or rule changes. Number 3 is taxes. Think state, county, city, tourist taxes, and registration. Not to mention property if you're buying your own. Number 4, insurance and compliance. Proper coverage and safety requirements. If you miss any one of these, and your deal can fall apart fast. All right, let's pause for a second. If you're new, you might be thinking, I don't want to lose my savings. I don't want my family to think I was irresponsible. I don't have time to fix a mess after closing. Totally valid. And this is why I love checklists like this. They reduce risk and decision paralysis because they turn emotional fear into clear yes or no answers. All right, so here's check number 1. Is STR even allowed here? The first question you want to ask, and it's non-negotiable, is if short-term rental use is permitted in this area. In Florida and many other states, STRs, short-term rentals, allowed only in certain zoning districts, limited by permit caps. Sometimes they're restricted by minimum stay rules, and sometimes tied to owner occupancy. What you want to look for is minimum stay requirements, permit availability, registration rules, and how actively the city enforces violations. Strong enforcements matter, even if the rule seems minor. Check number 2 is licenses and permits. So this is how you operate legally. Most markets require some form of STR permit or business license. Sometimes there are inspections, neighbor notification rules, or annual renewals. And here's a big one people miss. Timeline matters. Some permits take weeks or even months. So you want to ask, can I get this permit after closing, or do I need it before I can operate? Check number 3, taxes. Don't get surprised later. Short-term rentals often trigger tourist-style taxes. You need to know what applies at the state level, what applies at the county level, and the city level. Then you want to clarify, do you remit them? Or does the platform that you're launching on remit them for you? Does a property manager handle it if you're going to hire a property manager? This varies by market, and yes, taxes must be baked into your numbers so you're not profitable on paper only. Check number 4 is HOA and community rules. This is a hidden deal breaker, my friends. This is where people get burned the most. HOAs can ban short-term rentals entirely. They can impose minimum stay rules. They can change rules after you buy. Personally, we no longer invest in HOA-controlled properties because there are too many variables outside of our control. That said, people do make HOA properties work. So if you're considering one, I would ask directly, are short-term rentals allowed? Are there minimum stay requirements? Are guests required to be registered? And whenever possible, get it in writing. Check number 5 is safety and compliance basics. Simple but non-negotiable here. These are usually straightforward but critical. Smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, fire extinguishers, emergency information, local safety signage also sometimes required. Some areas require actual inspections. This isn't about red tape, it's about protecting guests and protecting you. Check number 6, insurance. Regular homeowners usually is not enough. Standard homeowners insurance often does not fully cover STR activity. You'll want STR-friendly coverage, or a rider, strong liability protection, and if you have a pool, a hot tub, or higher guest counts, you want to make sure it's clearly covered and compliant. Insurance is boring, yes, until you need it, right? All right, the can I even STR this? This one-page filter, here's how I simplify everything into one decision filter. Legal permission, the zone allow STR, yes or no? Permit path, obtainable and timeline makes sense, yes or no? HOA or building requirements, are they explicitly allowing STRs? Check yes or no. Taxes, are they understood and included? Insurance compliance, are they solvable within your budget? If you hit a red X on any of those you can't resolve quickly, then it's not your deal. Clarity over chaos, my friends, every time. Now, faith over fear doesn't mean rushing. It means moving with wisdom. And wisdom starts by asking the right questions before you buy. In the next video, once you know that you can legally run the property, we'll talk about how to set your numbers up so it's profitable without you being glued to your phone. You're not behind, my friends. You're building this the right way.